We all family? Good, good. I got some things I got to get off my chest. Like, not about me, but it was like another dude. Like this next piece that I wrote, it was about another dude.
Yeah, that other dude.
The interesting thing about spoken word and like this, the poetry community in and of itself is the diversity associated with it. But in each of the pieces, you know, how it affects us individually. Like as I was listening to the open mic, and as I was listening to D-Rev and Diallo, like the things that it made me think about and everything associated with it, it was amazing that they could evoke those kind of emotions simply by what they were saying. So I know another dude that was the same way. And it wasn't until he stopped and listened that he realized the power of the spoken word. That simply by what he said to a group of people, he had the ability to get them provoked and stirred and have them pay more attention to what it is he has to say, instead of the fact he just ended that sentence with a broken verb. Not to mention he may stand before them looking like a joking nerd, but in that moment they take what he says and makes it their reality and doesn't relegate it to some secondhand conversation or a token third. And he relished at the opportunity to have the things that he spoke and heard, to be able to use this art to express his emotions and heal his heart. But when he spit the love poems, he realized just how much he had broken hers with all the lies he had told and his broken words. I should be speaking this in first person, even though it was wrote in third. But I did that because I didn't want to stand here this evening and expose you all to my hurting nerves that has my heart screaming like a chirping bird, and all the while I'm trying to ease the pain by smoking herb. But that's absurd. So instead of spitting this how it was written and repeating a bunch of he's and she's and hims and hers, I'm going to tell it to you like it is, because after all, these are my spoken words. Right. So I can be honest.
Talk about it.
I have a confession to make. You see, I thought that love was this blessing you fake instead of a blessing to make. I mean, with all the pressure from that love shit she was putting on me, I thought I would just pretend a little bit to help lessen the weight. You see, she knew exactly where she was in this relationship, but I kept her guessing the state. While she was yearning for the next time that we would speak and burning for the next time that we would meet, I wasn't even stressing the day. You see, she'd be with her girls professing her love, and I'm with my dogs confessing the hate. But I didn't really realize I was messing with fate. I mean, looking back on it now, I guess you can say I took her love and abused it. Might have had what was real, but thought it was fake because I had confused it. But shit, I spend my time on the grind. I'm trying to get more C-notes than you'll see in sheet music. Willing to gamble with her heart because daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Shit. Besides, when it came to her love, I didn't think I would lose it. I mean, in the words of music, I wasn't that previous cat who had taken her heart and continuously bruised it, but she treated me like I was and made me continuously prove it, asking me for shit, not because she wanted or needed it, but just wanted to see if I would do it. So when it came to this love thing, I didn't want to go through it. I didn't want to pursue it, but I didn't want to lose it. So I did just enough to keep her right there. Every once in a while, I would spend the night there, comfort her, console her when she has a nightmare, even take her to the mall and get her some tight gear. And then when I think she's happy, that's when I'll do all the things that I think she might bear. Because you see, love is war, and I damn sure don't fight fair. Right. Besides, I knew she loved me. She would always be right there. So I thought. Fellas, we can only tell that lie and have her believe it so many times. And she's only going to turn a deaf ear for so long till you spitting so many lines to so many dimes, even if they're fine. She's finding numbers in my pocket and I'm saying they ain't mine, but she knows that I'm lying. So now every conversation ends with me sighing and her crying, wondering why in the world she's even dealing with me. So I tell her to get to stepping because I'm tired of trying. And then I sat and waited because I figured she'd be back by in a minute or so. Or so I thought. You see, what she showed me was that all the times that I wasn't there, another man was. And all the things that I didn't do, another man does. And he's in her ear talking about how he just doesn't understand us. And I'm saying, baby, that's because he wants to be me. But it didn't matter because the reason to end this relationship is what that man with hand does. That's what that man was. Damn, cuz. I'm realizing now that I love her. I have a confession to make. I realize now that love is a blessing you make. It is one you create, it's not one you can fake. You see, love is holding her close and telling her how you feel while caressing her waist. It's convincing her that no one has ever taken her place. See, love is not lying and shit and trying her wit while professing your case, but love is dying for this, is truly trying for this while passing all of the tests that you face. You see, I've learned my lesson today, but I'm guessing I'm late. Because I've had love once, don't know if I'll find it again, and I'm stressing the weight. And I'm not really knowing my fate, but I'm having the pain of knowing hers. And I know that me sitting up here expressing this is showing nerves. And it may even seem easy to do behind all these flowing words, but the truth is that I'm trying to keep from choking words. That I'm trying to put together thoughts and emotions with spoken word. But still thankful for the opportunity to have the things that I've spoken heard. To be able to use this art to express my emotions and heal my heart. Thank you all for listening to my spoken word.